What's up, guys? It's Red Stick, and I'm back again with another video for you guys here today. We're going to be going over how to make a custom overlay for you guys that stream on Twitch TV. Also for you guys that don't stream that may want to get into streaming. An overlay really gives a nice accent to your stream, and people really notice it. Before I started streaming, I would always be like, oh, that's a cool little thing that guy has on his stream. I wonder how he got that. Anyway, I'm here today to show you guys how to get one, how to make one. Also, the one that we make here today on the stream, if you want it, you can have it. Just DM me on Twitter or something, and I'll send you the file. Anyway, let's get started. So we're going to open up a new document, and what you want to do is whatever resolution you stream in, you want to make your document that size. I stream in 720p, so mine is 1280 by 720. If you stream in 1080p, that's fine. Change it accordingly. You want to make it 1920 by 1080. Excuse me. And now we have a blank canvas in which that we can design anything we want, and today we're going to be designing an overlay. It's not going to be the greatest of overlays. It's going to be kind of simple, just kind of plain Jane, but that's for time purposes, because let's face it, we don't want to be messing with this all day. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to start out by dragging in a image of Call of Duty Ghost. This is a screenshot from Call of Duty Ghost Multiplayer. I found this on Google. I don't know why. I could just bring in an image of my own, but anyway, I have this. And then we're going to bring down some guides. We're going to bring down some center. So we're going to get centered here. That's 360. This is 640. That's good. Bring one in at 320. Bring one in at 960. Alright. That's fine. This is perfect to get started. So what are we gonna do first? I'm gonna start out by making a rectangle on the top of the screen, and we're gonna size it up, get it the size that we like. I think 40 pixels is fine. And this is going to be a very casual video, guys. These types of videos, I'll probably have a dip in. I'll be listening to some tunes as I'm doing right now, because this is going to be a longish video. Not all of you guys are going to watch the whole thing. But like I said, we're going to get this rectangle. We have it centered up. We have it the appropriate size that we like. And now we're done with that rectangle. So, looks great. We're going to transform it. Perfect. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring in some triangles. We're going to come over here to the shape tool, come to the custom shapes. We'll right click anywhere in here, and we will select a triangle. If I'm not mistaken, there is a triangle here somewhere. There is. It's right here. Okay. Okay, that looks fine. That size looks good. And what we're going to do is we're going to spin it around to 180 degrees. Oops. Okay. Then we're gonna move it into place. Oh, wow, we got to transform it. Yep. Okay. Alright. So we got our first triangle. Now we're just gonna duplicate that triangle and make two of them. And we're just gonna move it on over. For time purposes, we'll try to move it quickly. Okay, that's fine. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of all our other stuff, and we're going to go ahead and merge these. Make it one shape instead of two, and then we'll center it. And that's the reason we merged it to center it, guys. Next thing is another rectangle. So we'll come over here to shape tool, select rectangle, and we're just gonna, you know what, we're learning from, this is like the third time I've made this video because I wanted to get it perfect for you guys. So we're gonna start out here. Okay, this is a lot quicker. Zooming in ahead of time, we're gonna get it perfect on the first try. Wow. Okay, perfect. Perfect on the first try. No need to readjust. It is a perfect trapezoid shape. So now what we're going to do is we're going to remove our first rectangle and we're going to merge these. Merge visible. Okay. Oh, wow, no. I messed up. Sorry. Gotta remove that. Now we'll merge visible. Okay, bring it back. And let's see when we'll be happy. We're going to adjust a little bit. You know what we're going to do? We'll make this. Alright, I am happy with the way it looks. Guys, yours doesn't have to be exactly like mine. You can make this however you want. Okay, so we have our shapes that we're going to be working with. What we're going to do now is duplicate this trapezoid. And then we're going to bring it down to the bottom. We'll spin it around 180. And then we'll go ahead and duplicate it. Oh, we gotta transform it first. Transform. We'll go ahead and duplicate it. Okay, and so now we have two of the same shape. And we'll just go ahead and zoom in from the very beginning once again. Let's bring back our image. Also, let's bring in a guide. Okay. We'll zoom out and see how that looks. That looks great. Do the same thing on the other one, on the other side. We'll just zoom on in here. And then we'll just move it on over same way. Alright, so we'll zoom back out and take a look at what it looks like. It looks good, right? I think so. Alright, so we'll merge these two, and then we'll merge these two. My phone's ringing, excuse me guys. Excuse me for 1 second. Hello? Yeah. No. The other day I did. Oh yeah, yeah. Have a good one though. Alright, peace out. Sorry guys, that was a coworker. He's old, so he thought I called him. My phone was in my pocket. No way I could have called him. Anyway, yeah, this looks good. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna name our two layers. Name them top and bottom. Okay, so we have a top and a bottom. Most of you guys that stream or want to stream are going to want to have a webcam. And not everybody has a green screen, so what we're going to do is we're going to make a webcam box. So what we're going to do for a webcam box is, since this background image is already the right dimensions, which is 720p, we're just going to duplicate it. Then we're going to resize it. And we'll maintain the aspect ratio. Center it. That's a little large for my taste. There we go. That looks good. And now we need a box. Okay, we're going to transform this. And once again, we'll come over here to Shapes tool. We'll go our custom shapes, and we'll look for something to put around it. Look at this. This is great. We'll just use that. And what we'll do is put this box around it. Before that, or what we're going to do is get it centered. Use another guide. And then we'll come back to our shape and we'll center our shape. Alright, perfect guys. Perfect. So now we can go ahead and delete this layer. And now we have like a webcam box, something for you. It kind of gives another little accent for you on your screen. A lot of people like to put, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll move this over. Just be easier this way. And then a lot of people like to have their name or something similar to that on their webcam, so we'll do that too. And since we use trapezoids for all the other ones, this time we'll use like a circle. Actually, let's use one of these things. This is cool. Little banner. Actually, I don't really like this all that much. I thought I was gonna like this. But I don't. I thought I was gonna like that, but I don't. Let's try something else. This looks good. This looks a little better. Let's give it. So now we have our shape. We're gonna go ahead and center that guideline. Oh. Okay, now we're gonna go back to our shape and make sure it's centered as well. And it is, but it's a little large. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and transform it. That looks great. Now what we're going to do, take the top down, take the bottom down. We have a nice webcam like layout type thing. It looks good, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Alright, so now we have the basics down. We have like the basic what your thing is going to look like. Let's go ahead and play with it a little bit and get it to look the way we want. So, let's pick some good colors first. What color are we going to use? Let's go with green. People like green, right? Actually, let's go blue. People love blue. For some reason, blue is like everybody's favorite color. And blue, since we got blue, we'll go with black. Blue and black. Those two colors go well together. Alright. Got a nice gradient. Oh, that looks great already. I like the way this is looking. I'm going to change it to reflected and make it bigger. And then we'll play with this a little. Yeah, that looks good. And then we'll add a stroke. Let's go with white. Oh yeah, I like the way this looks. I like my stroke to be 2. You make yours whatever you like. Add a little drop shadow to it. And now since we have the top, we already have the bottom. So you do right click the top, click copy layer style, come down to the bottom, and click where it says paste layer style. So look, there we go. And since we used white for the border on that, so we're going to use for the webcam box, which we need to name. We'll name it now, cam box. That's fine. And now we're going to use a nice white and black gradient, and that's one of the ones that already is done for you. So white and black. We'll use reflected again. I like the way reflected looks, and we're going to reverse that, scale it. Oh yeah. Let's see how it looks like this. Not as good. I like this much better. Actually, no, white might just look good. Plain old white. Oh yeah. That looks good. And what we're going to do is we'll add a stroke to only no, we're not going to add a stroke. What we will do is give it a drop shadow. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move that drop shadow till we're happy. I don't like the drop shadow. It looks good this way. Alright, so now we have the webcam box. It's white. We have blue and black at the top. Now, let's add some like effects to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the effects off the top. Take the effects off. We're going to leave the gradient on. We'll leave the gradient on there. I'm sorry. Okay, we're just only leaving the gradient on, not the stroke or the drop shadow. So what we're going to do is we will take the cam box off and we'll hit the magic wand tool and we'll hit select. Actually, we'll just deselect. Okay, we'll just go ahead and merge visible. Actually, I don't like the way that turned out, so it might take us a little longer, but we're going to do it this way. We'll do it this way instead. We'll select the top. There we go. It's selected, and we're going to create a new layer. You can hit Shift Control N, or you can go up there and do that, or Shift Control N, like that. And then we'll come over here to the brushes. We're going to add some brushing to it. And let's go with some nice tech. Actually, let's give it a grunge. We're gonna grunge it. Alright. Now it's grunged. What we're going to do is we're going to change this to overlay. And we'll change the opacity a bit. Just bring that back and help me see it a little better. We're gonna like 50. For some reason, we're gonna clear that out. We're gonna clear all of that out, and then we're gonna come over here to layers. No, I don't like the way that turned out, so we're gonna select a different one. There we go. $60. Let's give it that. Okay, so we'll go to the other layer that we created, and we'll give it some nice tech brushes here. I'll zoom out a touch. Come back to the brush, add that in. Alright, that looks good. Change that to overlay. Change the opacity till we're happy. $40 looks good. Then we will just go ahead and put our stroke back and our drop shadow, and hit the magic wand, and we'll deselect. Right. Look how good that looks, guys. That looks great, right? Okay. Same thing with the bottom. We'll come to the bottom, hit the magic wand tool. Okay, and instead this time we're going to hit select inverse. It should give us the bottom option. Control Shift N. We'll do it twice. Control Shift N. We'll do it twice. And we'll add that same brush style to this one. Here's the tech brush once again. That looks good. I think we had overlay and a 40 opacity. There we go. That looks good. Alright. Come to the other layer. Same little grunge effect. There we go. Grunge. That looks good. We'll come change it to overlay. And then what we have, like a 70? Okay, yeah. And then we'll just come over here, bring back our stroke, bring back our drop shadow. Looks good, right? I think so. And we're not going to do anything with the webcam box. I think this looks great the way that it is. Actually, yeah, that looks good the way that it is. Okay, now for our text at the top, we'll bring in some text, whatever font you like. Let's pick out a cool one. This looks cool. And we'll change the text color to white. And then we'll hit name. Okay. It's kind of small. Real small actually. So we'll just bump that size up a bit. And we'll adjust it. That looks good. Well, also, people like to have, you know, their YouTube logo, their Twitter logo, whatever. So we'll add some of that kind of stuff in. And what we'll do is we will go to logos. I have logos already. Here's a Twitter one. We'll resize it, get it to a manageable size. We'll just move it up here. That looks good. And then we will transform it. Color overlay, we'll make it white. Going with same, you know, colors, the same color theme. Okay, Twitter. We'll go with text. Pick out some text for the Twitter. Whatever one is, you know, is perfectly fine. We're going to go with Times New Roman, though. That's kind of a basic one that, you know, has been around forever. Type in Twitter.com. Twitter.com. That didn't work. Slash. We'll just use name. And for some reason, Photoshop doesn't let you put in a slash. So once we get that, we'll just come and put the slash in. Twitter.com/name. And then we'll put it where we want. I'm not happy with that. Move that over. I'm happy with it now. And then we'll take the Twitter logo and we'll move it over as well. Okay, that looks good. Same thing. Like YouTube, you might want to have like your YouTube logo. And since the YouTube logo, it has that white thing in the middle, we can't really do with it what we like. We'll have to do something else with it. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a second. Resize it, or get it the size that we like. That looks good. Okay, so now we have the YouTube logo. the size we like it. We'll go ahead and place that in. And then what we'll do is we'll come to the magic wand and we'll select that little thing right there in the middle. We'll come over there and we'll right click on it and we'll hit layer via copy. Okay. Actually, I'm wrong. Now we'll do layer via copy. And then we'll delete the original layer. Now we'll come over here and we'll change this to white. Same thing with the text. That looks good. YouTube.com. Name. And just go ahead and move that over to where it looks good. I don't really like where it is. Okay. That looks good. Come over here, we'll move the YouTube logo. Okay. Down here at the bottom, people like to have like their, you know, like if you have like Snip for your stream. For those of you that don't know what Snip is, it's a thing that lets you stream the song that you have playing. So you can actually in your stream have, like, if you're listening to music, you can have the song playing. So we'll go ahead and put that. Like the title will scroll across the bottom of the screen. Also down here, some people like to have like their recent donators, like if anybody's donated to your stream, also like to have that scrolling across the screen. You don't have to have this, but if you want to, you can. Recent. Actually, let's just go ahead and call it donators. Oh, wow. Donators. Since mine is not my recent donators, it's all the donators I've ever had. Okay, so that looks good. Let's move it down one. Okay. And also, we'll just come over here and we'll select this blue color. And people like to have in this box their name. Adjust the size a bit. Make it bold. 18's a little small. Let's go with 20. Alright. So, that about does it, guys. that about does it. Let's go ahead and clear all our guides, and that's what the final product looks like. And like I said before, guys, if you would like this to be your overlay, go ahead and DM me on Twitter. We'll get in touch. I'll get back in touch with you, and I can send you this PSD file. I'm gonna go ahead and save it right now. So for any of you guys that want it, YouTube overlay tutorial. I'm not sure how to like make this, put this. I would just upload the file for you guys, but I'm not sure how to do that. And if you want the PSD, if you want to make this your overlay, it'll be rather easy. All you have to do is come in and like edit some things out, like your name. Just change it to whatever name you want, and I'll go ahead and clean it up and organize it to make it easy for you if you want it. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you liked the video, leave it a thumbs up. This has been your boy Red Stick. Y'all have a great day. Peace. I'm out.